Good evening and welcome to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I'm Adeola Akindele. In the highlights of the program today, Governor Sanwo-Olu woos investors at Business Summit. This and more after this time out. We'll begin today with this story. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his team in the State Executive Council have rolled out new investment focus and areas of opportunities before potential investors at the third edition of Africa Social Impact Summit. Governor Sanwo-Olu told the forum that Lagos is projecting a positive economic outlook given its expanding population and development of sustainable infrastructure to drive growth. In spite of the challenging terrain in which many businesses operate, Governor Sanwo-Olu said the state's economy had demonstrated remarkable resilience to sustain existing businesses and welcome new investment. Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment for Lashade Ambrose Mediwin said Lagos State, as the nation's commercial nerve center, had been a beacon of economic activity driven by commitment to fostering conducive environment for business and investments. Ambrose Mediwin said the Sanwo-Olu administration had grown the state gross domestic product (GDP) from 27 trillion naira to 41 trillion naira within 5 years. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has been commended for the developmental strides of his administration in Lagos State through the Themes Plus agenda. Newly elected chairman of Island Club, Otimi Martins, who stated this when he led other executive members to pay a courtesy call on Governor Sanwo-Olu at the Lagos House Ikeja, noted that all these efforts are pointers to inclusiveness and a vibrant future for the state. Martins, who informed the governor, who is the patron of the club, on the various activities and intervention projects embarked upon, said an infrastructural renewal fund has been launched to further solidify the identified projects.
Deepest appreciation to Mr. Governor for the remarkable work you and your team are doing in Lagos State. The implementation of the Team Plus agenda is transforming the lives of Lagosians, fostering development and creating a brighter future for all.
In his response, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by his Chief of Staff, Tayo Ayinde, congratulated the new executive members of the club and lauded all their initiatives, promising government's continued support towards the club.
I want to welcome you to Lagos State Government on behalf of your patron, who will have loved to be here to receive these new formed executive members of this great club. Island Club is a very, very important club in Lagos State, and it's one of the oldest multinational clubs in Nigeria.
Gifts were presented to the delegation as a sign of the hospitality nature of the state. Also, during the week, Lagos State Government flagged off the year 2025 budget consultative forum with the promise to take into account the demands of the people. The forum, which took place at Eco Club in Surulere, had in attendance stakeholders within Lagos Division as well as government functionaries, scheduled to hold in other divisions of the state. Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Okpe George, said the annual forum provides an opportunity to meet the people, hear from them, and take into account what they like to see in their budgets. According to the Commissioner, Lagos, in its 2024 budget, had about 2.26 trillion naira, with a capital of about 1.3 and recurrent is close to 500 plus billion naira, noting that the budget so far has performed well. Judge said the government is currently going through the media reviews, stating that by the end of this month, the process will be completed, thereby providing more details as to how far the budget has gone in a half year.
We're here to sort of hear from the people and ensure that as a government, we're a responsive government and we can sort of take back the information they give us and go back and feed into our budget, which we're all currently in process of going through. We're okay with our indices, our sustainability levels are quite good. We can always do better with our IGR. We're also looking at also ensuring that increasing other forms of IGR as opposed to just the regular acts which we do. So it's all work in progress.
The Bajulaye of Lagos, Prince Adeola, who expressed confidence in the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration, asked the government to do more in terms of security, provision of roads, drinkable water, and as well education for all residents.
Sure, I have confidence in this government. It's going to be done. But we too, we need to pay our taxes. That is the most important thing. Then we can come out and face the government and challenge them that, look, what am I paying taxes for? You actually need to pay taxes and I'm doing it. But nothing is being done on what we want. We need to cooperate with the government. Government is not a work of only the people that we elected. It's a work of every one of us.
On his part, Lagos State Chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, Jubril Laleko, commended the state government for youth inclusion and engagement, while also urging Governor Sanwo-Olu to facilitate a dedicated desk for young people at the local government level for full participation of the youths. The forum had different syndicate sessions on each pillar of the Themes Plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration, highlighting the various projects and interventions of the government. And finally, on the program today, as repair works commence on expansion joints on Odo-Iyalaro Bridge in Ojota, the Lagos State government has urged Lagosians to take ownership of public infrastructure and desist from habits which place such infrastructure in jeopardy. Special Advisor, Office of Infrastructure, Ministry of Works, Olufemi Daramola, made the appeal when the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motosho, joined him during an inspection tour of ongoing repair works on the Odo-Iyalaro Bridge. Daramola, who explained that the ongoing repair works demonstrates the government's commitment to safety of road users, urged stakeholders to support the contractors on site to ensure timely completion of the maintenance work.
It has no advantage when the government puts things in place and we remove it. Let's take ownership, let's report, let us all collectively ensure that our infrastructure lasts the test of time.
According to Daramola, the state government is not unmindful of the inconveniences being experienced by commuters, hence its appeal for patience and cooperation from the motoring public. On his part, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motosho, charged residents to be responsible in the usage of public infrastructure while warning vendors to steer clear of public infrastructure or face the wrath of the law.
So I would like to appeal to all of us, to Lagosians, if you see something, say something. It's all about you. It is for you. It is for you to be able to be comfortable while driving. It's for you to be able to get to wherever you are going faster. And everybody who sees anybody who is trying to destroy government property here or wherever should talk.
The asphaltic work and the replacement of the joints on Odo-Iyalaro Bridge in Ojota has been scheduled for completion in about 90 days, with traffic diversion plans announced for the Ojota-bound lane and the Yaba, Ujuleba, Maryland, bound lane. And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch amazing programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Thanks to my producer, Babatunde Akemi, and studio engineer, Oyishola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akule. I'm Adeola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed and stay safe.
Yeah, Nana, Victor the Viper. I just want to advise you to leave sooner, drive